Trouble after Nigeria placed heavy import ban on the US. Donald Trump's government drops shocking bombshell. My dear listeners, here is another interesting news that says after the Nigerian placed heavy import ban on the US, Donald Trump's government drops shocking bombshell. Let's see the details. My dear listeners, moving on to the full details, kindly please ensure you like, subscribe to this channel and share. The United States has voiced strong opposition to Nigerians, sweeping import bans, labeling them as a major barrier to American export and a catalyst for worsening trade relations. The U.S. Trade Representative (USTR) has identified Nigerians' restrictions, which cover products such as beef, poultry, pharmaceuticals, fruit juice, and alcoholic beverages, as one of the top unfair trade practices globally. This development comes as the US implements reciprocal tariffs on several nations, including Nigeria, raising concerns about the broader economic implications for emerging markets. The USTR has highlighted Nigerians' import restrictions as a significant obstacle for US businesses seeking to expand into the Nigerian market. In a recent statement on the official X account, the agency emphasized that these policies create substantial trade barriers, leading to financial losses for American exporters. Nigerians' ban affects 25 product categories, many of which are key US exports, including agricultural goods like beef, poultry and pork, as well as processed items such as fruit juice and spirits. The restrictions also extend to pharmaceuticals, limiting opportunities for American healthcare companies in Nigeria's growing market. These policies not only reduce export opportunities, but also undermine the global competitiveness of US industries, the USTR stated. Nigeria is not alone in facing US criticism. The USTR has also called out India, Thailand, Kenya, Algeria, and the European Union for maintaining restrictive trade policies that collectively block billions of dollars in potential American exports. For Nigeria, the bans are part of broader efforts to boost local production and reduce dependence on foreign goods. However, the US argues that such measures disproportionately harm international trade relations and hinder economic growth. The impact on American businesses, particularly in agriculture, healthcare and consumer goods, has been substantial, with exporters losing access to one of Africa's largest economies. In a related development, the US imposed a 14% tariff of Nigerian exports this week, a move that could strain bilateral trade further. However, the Nigerian government, led by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, has opted against immediate retaliation, signaling a cautious approach to avoid escalating tensions. Market analysts speculate that Nigerians' restraint may be a strategic decision to prevent additional tariffs from the US. Lukman Ononoga, senior market analyst at FXTM, noted that while Nigerians' exports to the US range tension $5 billion and $6 billion annually, the country's reliance on crude oil and gas, which make up over 90% of exports, could mitigate some of the tariff's immediate effects. the decision to refrain from retaliatory measure may be aimed at the escalating trade tensions, Ononuga said. However, the broader risk lies in the potential for a global trade war which would disproportionately affect emerging markets like Nigeria. Beyond trade dispute, Nigeria faces mounting economic pressures due to fluctuating oil prices. Crude oil has experienced a sharp, a sharp decline, with Brent and WTI crude posting their steepest weekly losses in over a year. The drop is attributed to escalating trade tensions and OPEC's unexpected decision to increase supply. My dear listeners, from wherever you're listening from now, we've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop by the comment section and let us know what your view is all about. Thank you for listening.